All right, guys, welcome back to the table. And again, another installment of Holster Month. I love saying that every time. On this one, you're going to see one of the first hybrid type holsters that I actually wound up getting. And, I actually wound up talking to the owner of this company. And of course, this is, if you can't see, it says right there, Hidden Hybrid. So this was one of the first real hybrid type holsters that I actually got into quite a bit. So I wound up calling the owner. I wouldn't call him, I actually communicated via email. So I'm lying on that end. But I actually made a point to tell him that I really just wanted to review the holster, see what they had to offer. And, they were great. They've made tons of holsters for me, from my CZ Phantom all the way down to this one right here, which was for my CZ P10C, which I don't own anymore, but I like the holster so much. And one day I'm hopeful, maybe, just maybe, I'll take a chance on a fourth P10, and maybe this one will actually work. But until then, I'm going to hold on to it because it just worked really well. And they were really one of the first companies that actually had an offering for a P10. So you can see I got it in the FDE shell with the black leather, and it's just a nice looking holster. Now, in this model that you see right here, this one here has the single clip. Again, adjusts to the belt. There have been some people who've questioned this clip on some of my previous videos, but I've never had any issues with this gun or when I was carrying it, moving or anything like that. Again, you have that suede backing. So again, it adds that friction point, so it's not going to move around too much. Basically, overall, the holster's been fantastic. Retention was always very positive, never had any issues with it. Again, everybody's going to have a different opinion on that, but I never really saw any issues with these holsters when I carried with them. And I used to carry quite a bit. Now, one of the other things that they had, which a lot of companies didn't at the time either, was they had offerings for Steyrs. What a surprise, right? It's like the Steyr holster review month. But what you can see here, this is actually originally made for my S9 when I had it. But again, when I sold the S9, I kept it anyway because it fits my M9, and it actually fits the L9 as well. Obviously, the muzzle sticks out a little bit, and that's just part of the deal. But again, it carried the weight of the gun, never had any issues. It sits in there snugly, and again, no issues at all. Just one last thing I want to show you with this company is one of the offerings they just came out with recently was the appendix style holster. This one I really never used. I was just getting into appendix, and as fast as I got into appendix carry, I got out of it. It just wasn't for me. And one of the interesting things about this bad boy, as you can see, you got your two clips here, but you also have the magazine right here as well that you can store. So it's actually a pretty nice big piece of leather with some suede on the back. But the quality materials, guys, you can see the stamped, emblem from Hidden Hybrid right there. If it would actually focus, let's see if I can get that to focus. Come on, focus. You can do it, camera. But let me see if I can get that to focus. I want to do this justice, guys. But there we go. So as you can see, it's got a nice little stamping emblem there, stamped emblem. So that's really nice. And overall, the quality and fit and finish of these holsters have been fantastic. No issues whatsoever. I highly recommend them just from the simple standpoint that they work and they carry your gun really well. And again, like I said, not being sponsored by anybody, I'm just showing you the holsters that I've kept over time because I do like their products and I do believe them and I've used them before. So again, tell me what you think about Hidden Hybrid. Tell me if you like them or not and why you'd go and get one. Oh, and here's another little magazine holster, which is kind of sweet. Look at that. Pretty cool. So I hope you guys have a great night. Stay safe. Hopefully you're enjoying the series again. Thumbs up, thumbs down, your choice. And again, as always, guys, freedom is never free.